this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try the right side with Bell. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And this will be caught at the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down.
Here we go, son. Mike's 5-4. Come on, D. Young lady. Motion.
Now Darnold. This is caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 27 yards there, a 1st down. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want to
offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's Sam Ficken now for the Jet field goal. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, 1st and 10 at their own 21. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
46 for Mike, 46. Pick it up, guys.
Mariota to throw it. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up a touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan.
It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Titans' 20-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll give this to Bell running right. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
We go sack. 5-4. Mike 5-4. Let's go, heavy. Let's go, heavy. Heavy. And 80. Let's go, heavy. No 80. Give me some. Give me some. Like that.
And they'll try the air now with Darnold. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
On 2nd and goal, Darnold. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. Stepping aside from this game for a second, how about us being in Week 10 of the NFL season right now? That makes me want to resurface that MVP talk we had earlier in the year. Who do you have right now leading in the MVP race?
Is this quarterbacks edition only, or can we actually bring other people into it?
Yeah, go wherever.
Because the league does tell you that MVP can be anyone, but numbers show us it's really got to be a quarterback. So let's just start there, right? Russell Wilson in Seattle. I think he has to be a prime guy. I think you have to look at Tom Brady, all right? It's always Tom Brady. Patrick Mahomes, if he can get back into the lineup and be his usual self, he could get into this race again and maybe defend his crown. And Aaron Rodgers from Green Bay has really come on in recent weeks despite a stumble against the Chargers this past week. But how about Lamar Jackson? I mean, what he's doing with Baltimore and their win over New England, you've got to have him as a prime candidate. And you know how much I love Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, he's a special one, isn't he?
Oh, he is absolutely special because he does it all. And if they weren't risking injury, he'd run back kicks too.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now Mariota, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brandon Copeland coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. So on 4th down, the Titans will turn it over to their punter since 2009, and that's Brett Kern. Yeah, that's a 48-yard punt with the coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
2 yards, good enough for a first. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. CD, we're already firmly in the month of November, so I want to go ahead and take a look at the AFC playoff picture. Right now, division leaders, New England, Baltimore, Houston, and KC. If it ended today, the wild cards would go to into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive, and it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover,
and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hairston. And he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 and a Jet touchdown. That's a tough spot as a quarterback, Charles. You want to get rid of it, but you see what can happen when you do try to get rid of it with pressure.
Yeah, and how about the pressure coming without them having to blitz? That's when you know things are clicking for your defense, and the end result, they end up gaining 6 points.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll make the score 14-0. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to try.
It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Now a first down carry by Bell. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Now it's Darnold. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. They're going to be stopped up on this first down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Mariota to throw it this time. This will be caught by Brown. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Mariota now to throw on first down. He gets it to Humphries. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. On the read option, it's Mariota. This time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 3rd and short yardage. Mariota. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Working out of the gun, Mariota. He finds Humphreys. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mariota gives to Henry. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you, because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Touchdown, Titans. Corey Davis, 66 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And 3 interceptions in this game, and I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Third and long, it's Darnold. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
They're going to go. It's Darnold. He finds his target. It's Crowder. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 40-yard line.
Mike, 54's Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54. Ricky.
Again, it's Bell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there and a first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
They'll run on first down. Bell. The big man, Jarrell Casey, in on the stop. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Steps away to his left. He'll try and run it. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Darnold from the gun. He's going to find his tight end. That's Chris Herndon. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. To throw again on 2nd down. Darnold eluding the pressure right. This one caught by Crowder. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Jamison Crowder, 31 yards. And the Jets will extend their lead.
Everybody likes to see the long ball thrown, but when you throw it underneath and you see someone catch the ball, secure it, make their moves, and then turn it into bigger plays, that's a lot of fun to watch as well.
Here's Sam Ficken now for the Jet field goal. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl. He's coming, he's coming. Where are they, team? Back.
On the read option, it's Mariota. Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Alpha. 46.
From the gun, Mariota being chased out left. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Marcus May with a pick. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive, and they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that.
Oh, he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose. Just Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On third down, Mariota. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Quentin Williams coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up fourth. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Mariota to throw for it on fourth. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. On the read option, it's Mariota. And I think the ball's out, and it's scooped up by the Jets. He had the option there, decided to keep it, exposed himself and fumbled it.
Yeah, and you worry about the hits he's going to take in that situation. In this case, not only does he take the hit, he coughs the ball up, as you noted.
Quit talking about it and bring it.
Mariota now after the fumble recovery. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off around the 37. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8. They'll go again with Bell. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Bell, and he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. To throw is Darnold. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Mariota hands to Henry. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. On the read option, it's Mariota. Again, it's Henry. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up fourth. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Mike Vrabel saw him on the sideline. He didn't even hesitate. They will go for it on fourth. One last shot now for Mariota. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part.
Ladies and gentlemen,